Kerrigan is still desperately waiting for Jim Raynor to arrive. However, in the previous episode, we found out that something dark still stirs within her. Here we are back inside of Raynor's medevac. That actually that rhymed unintentionally. Looks actually rather complicated as well. I love these cutscenes, it's so good.
Jim, are you on this frequency? Jim, are you out there? I'm at the rendezvous, it's all clear here. I've been thinking about what you said. There's something dark in me, Jim. I need you. I need you to hear me right now.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this news. Notorious rebel Jim Raynor was captured in a daring raid yesterday. He was briefly interrogated and summarily executed. Emperor Mengsk had this to say.
Proud Dominion citizens, at long last our nightmare is over. The lawless terrorist, James Raynor, is dead. With his death comes a new era of peace. The Protoss have retreated from our Dominion, and the Zerg threat has been removed.
It's propaganda, Kerrigan.
Is shattered and leaderless. Soon, we will eradicate every last Zerg on Char. In short, we have won. Our peace and security is assured. Good night, my faithful subjects.
Navigation online. Destination Zerg space. Confirm.
Confirmed.
It's time to get rid of that man once and for all. Medevac is taking off, and with that, Kerrigan indeed is once again heading to Zerg space. That's so cool, I love it. Is this actually the point where we can choose what planet we want to go to? Yeah, look at that. All right, so we can choose if we want to go to Kaldir or to Char. All right, let's see what both of them have to offer.
Intercepted Dominion transmissions indicate the Zerg swarm has been split into factions. A brood mother named Nafash took her brood to the frozen moon of Kaldir. Recent reports indicate a Protoss presence there. There is a high likelihood that Nafash is fighting the Protoss for control of Kaldir. Her brood is believed to contain highly evolved, dangerous Zerg organisms.
Alright, roaches and hydralisks. I mean, those are pretty much the two staple units for pretty much any Zerg player.
Part of the swarm is on Char, under the command of a broodmother named Sagara. She is fighting a running battle against General Warfield's Dominion forces.
Huh, so we can choose roaches and hydralisks or meeting Zagara and getting aberrations and banelings. You know what? I think we're first off going to be heading over to Kaldir and meet our faith here. That seems like a good place to land. Inside of the Leviathan.
Warning. Zerg organisms detected.
That's why I'm here. They'll either accept me as their queen, or I'll start killing them one by one until they do. What are you?
I am Isha. Your Majesty used to store all her ideas, thoughts, and plans within me. Do you not remember?
Yes, I do remember you. More importantly, you remember me.
You are the Queen of Blades. I obey.
Perfect. Summon the swarm and prepare to move on Core Hall.
The swarm is in disarray and will not answer your call. Most Zerg on Calder are under the command of Broodmother Nafash. She seeks to create her own
Blasphemy.
swarm.
We can't allow that.
While she lives, the swarm will be divided.
Not for long, it won't. Take us down to the surface.
Alrighty. That is so good. I haven't seen Isha in literally years. It's been a very long time since I even heard of that name. Oh, here we are. Oh man, that's so cool. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Isha, what's up?
Tell me about this Leviathan.
It is the organism from which you command the swarm, and this is its nerve center.
And it can take me to any world I wish?
Of course, my queen, but our numbers are few. Before conquering other worlds, you may wish to reclaim your forces here on Calder.
Leave the strategy to me. Now, what else can I do on this Leviathan?
You can evolve and upgrade your swarm in the evolution pit. The creature Abathur can help you.
Abathur is by far my favorite character in the StarCraft universe. I mean, there are a couple of awesome characters, but Abathur, he's just way up there. He's definitely the one that we want to meet here next. Is he hanging out? Right over here in the evolution pit? There he is. He's so creepy. She's like, wait, what?
What are you?
Abathur. Evolve swarm, spin strands and sequences. Served Overmind, then served Queen of Blades. Now serve you.
I am the Queen of Blades.
Different. Examining genetic strands. Queen of Blades was efficient, ancient Zerg qualities. Minor Terran influence. You, infected with more Terran matter. Grasper limb poorly designed. Can improve. We'll give it back better.
Don't touch me.
Only focus is evolving the swarm. Seek perfection in all things. Work in evolution pit. Can review my work here.
That is so cool.
Many benefits to evolving swarm. Start with Zergling.
Ooh, here we go. We can go ahead and evolve our Zerg over there. Look at that Zergling. All right, Abathur, what's up, buddy? Let's talk to him first. I mean, when it comes to like best StarCraft 2 or my personal favorite StarCraft 2 characters, it's probably like Abathur, Alarak, and then like everyone else. I probably forgot a couple there, but Abathur and Alarak are definitely personal favorites. And Alarak, I mean, we have yet to meet him as well.
Swarm suffering on this moon.
I thought you'd made my Zerg stronger than this.
Calder as cold as deep space. Other than Leviathan, no reason to specialize swarm for such cold.
Is that an excuse?
Wasteful to spin unnecessary adaptations. Complexity bad. Not needed before. Needed now. We'll look for local fauna. Essence useful for swarm adaptation.
Do it.
Good old Abathur. Alrighty, apparently we have a Zergling mutation available.
Organism can be upgraded. 3 distinct mutations available. Once chosen, will activate sequences within creature. Improve combat potential. Mutation choice, not permanent.
Okay.
Can alter at any time.
So this is the thing that is a little bit different compared to the Wings of Liberty campaign. We can choose which ones we want for each of the missions. I don't really know exactly which one would be best, but let's have a look. Hardened Carapace gains +10 maximum life, an increase of 30%. We get Adrenal Overload, attack speed increased by 50%. which is kind of crazy when you think about it. 50% is an insane amount. And then we have metabolic boost here as well. I mean, obviously metabolic boost is incredible too, right? Just because of movement speed. But I think just because of, you know, just because of the fact we're not playing multiplayer here, and usually we can play a little bit more, I mean, I guess like momentum focus, right? Where we have a little bit more of a goal in mind. I think actually Adrenal Overload is the way to go. Just straight up, like a flat up damage increase is gonna be super good. Adrenal functions of Zerglings, simple to mutate, often modified on battlefield through spawning pool. Possible to improve adrenal system at base level, increase a glandular output. Will overload adrenaline production, greatly improve Zergling attack speed. 50% attack speed is insane. In particular, once we get like +1 melee and +2 melee upgrades and whatnot, I think that's the way to go for now on the Zergling. I love it. Good to be back on the Leviathan, though. All right, hatchery. A new conversation with a hatchery.
The scouts report that Nafash set up a hive on this plane, but abandoned it shortly after.
She moved off into those ice valleys. That must be where the Protoss are.
All right. So without further ado, I mean, there's still Kerrigan right here as well as the archives, but those are still grayed out. So I think without further ado, while we are standing in front of a spawning pool, we have to click on the next mission objective.
Nafash moved her brood into these ice valleys to fight the Protoss. It is unknown if she will join you willingly.
No problem. We'll go ahead and shut her down if she decides to be a bit of a nuisance. We get 5 Kerrigan levels for the main objective and also a reward of additional 2 Kerrigan levels for the bonus objective. All right. Fair enough. Apparently, we will unlock the Roach here first. An assault unit regenerates life quickly while burrowed attacks ground targets. Alright, well, Brutal has been selected. I think it's time to start.
This moon has pockets of intense cold called flash freeze storms. One such storm is approaching. It will push temperatures down so fast that almost all thermal energy will be lost. The storm will pass quickly, but while it is here, your troops will be frozen in place.
I can sense indigenous creatures nearby. Their matriarchs have powerful essence, strong enough to help us adapt to this cold.
All right.
Out with it.
So we can all burrow? Kerrigan can burrow too? Oh my god, how does she do that?
Speak quickly. I have to find an Ursidon matriarch and get her essence.
All right, well, there you go.
Just
Ask and you shall receive. Oh my god.
Who asked you?
50% attack speed is pretty good. Maybe I should have actually just used my, my kinetic blast there, but
Let's get this over
I guess that wasn't a matriarch.
This
All right,
world is mine.
there we go.
This Zerg is feral. It is not under the control of any higher entity.
I always love the fact how Abathur offends characters in the game while just being 100% straight up and honest about it. I think that's always really funny.
Get going.
We get more and more roaches though.
Another feral roach. Something is very wrong. How much time?
I mean, kinetic blast is very right though. 50% attack speed.
The flash freeze is near.
I just have to find an Ursidon matriarch.
All right.
Let's get this over with.
More roaches.
Nothing stands in my
Always
way.
good. Oh.
The flash freeze has arrived. Your troops are frozen.
Do we take any damage?
These Ursidon, led by Matriarch, strong essence. Once local essence assimilated, Swarm will resist flash freeze.
Ah.
Out with it.
The flash freeze is ending.
All right. So I'm gonna end up losing a few units here, but I think we're okay.
You have my attention.
There we go. Get some essence.
Essence assimilated. Swarm resistant to flash freeze.
Excellent. And now I can sense Nefash's hive cluster nearby.
Injured roaches able to burrow, regain health.
Yep, that's a great suggestion. There we go. Let's just heal up whenever we need to. There's no particular reason to rush. Even though I think the flash freezes are gonna continuously hit, which is a little bit annoying, but I think we should be alright. Look at that, Nefash's brood.
Let's get this over with.
It's all covered in ice now too.
Nefash's brood. The Protoss must have wiped them out. I'll awaken this hive cluster for the swarm.
Do it.
Stands in my way.
The Protoss sense the awakening. They are aware of our presence.
The Queen of Blades. But what has happened to you? Frail and human.
Whoa. Why so mean?
Protoss. I wondered when you'd show yourselves.
We must inform Shakuras. They will send the Golden Armada. They will destroy.
Don't tell them your plans, dude. That's a terrible idea.
Isha, tell me the Protoss are out of range of Shakuras.
They are, my queen. However, the Protoss have psi-link spires that can amplify their psionic communication.
Then we destroy those spires before the Protoss can activate them.
Alrighty. All of the technology, and apparently communication is still an issue. Feels bad. Alright, let's get these overlords over here. Spread some creep.
Additional matriarch essence nearby. If collected, Swarm can become more efficient in flash freeze.
I do like an efficient swarm. If I have a chance, I will hunt down some matriarchs.
I think I'm gonna go mostly for roaches. Right? I think that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, we are definitely going to be doing both of the bonus objectives right here as well. I want to make sure that I get as many Kerrigan levels as possible. I mean, there's no reason not to. And I did find out during the Wings of Liberty campaigns that the bonus objectives are very helpful.
Slow her down. Take the fight to her.
I've got a spine crawler. I got a pokeboy. Who's gonna win? Couple of zealots? Or a pokeboy? Well, I guess we'll spread a little bit of creep and see where this goes.
Protoss approaching the hive cluster.
Don't worry about it. Does she benefit from... oh, here we go.
Flash freeze approaching.
Oh.
The Protoss will be vulnerable until it passes.
Ah.
The Protoss are defenseless. Attack now.
How long have they been on this planet? Pathetic. That's all I can say, Mr. Protoss. You've been on this planet and you still don't quite realize the flash freeze duration? That's alright. Let us move over here then. Oh yeah, no, I don't mind this. Got him down. I'm still making a lot of drones, by the way. I think that's going to be our primary objective. I also want to get a few queens out. I'm going to likely be floating a lot of gas here anyway, so we may as well.
The flash freeze is ending.
Out with yes. What is it now? You have the swarm. The swarm. Out with it. Yes.
Trying to micro my weakened units.
You have my attention.
There we go. That should be the first one taken care of. Quite comfortably, actually. Actually, there's an expansion over here already. We get expansions in this game this early on. Better take it. Yeah, we are definitely gonna take that base. I remember playing through the Legacy of the Void campaign once upon a time, and I remember me not really taking a whole lot of expansions. Well, remember how a lot of people get upset for me not making a whole lot of static defense? Imagine me not taking expansions when they're available. Oh no.
In a few moments, there will be a flash freeze.
Alright. So let's go ahead and shut down almost all of these things if we can. We'll deal as much damage as possible. Can my units heal up while the flash freeze is going on? I'm not sure. I'm assuming they can.
Flash freeze storm has arrived.
Let's just continue dealing a little bit of damage here.
Destroy the Protoss.
You know what? I could have actually waited for this flash freeze over here, but it's okay. We lost a couple more roaches than we absolutely needed to, I think, but it's okay. Not that big of a deal. Is there any other structure that I should go ahead and make here? Nah, it doesn't look like that's the case. Instead, I can use all of the gas, I suppose, that I'm getting here to just get more queens out. There's no Ravagers or whatever available for us. Going for some more roaches now, too. Just in case the Protoss start attacking us here. Alright, that's the first one taken care of. Alright, good.
The flash freeze is ending.
One down.
Even if you destroy our spires, we will get word to Shakuras.
How? You may act cool, but how are you gonna do that? Alrighty. Very good. Let's hang the Overlord somewhere over here. I don't think they really need to be in the middle of our base. Let's go ahead and create a couple more. And you know what? I don't really need to do a whole lot here. I keep trying to click my queens and then queen inject, which I've been practicing myself. You know, I've been doing that for so many years, right? Been trying to get that muscle memory non-stop to try and get all of that income. And, you know, make sure that I produce as much larva as I can.
The Golden Armada will be your end.
You have my attention.
Alright, let's have a look in this corner.
You have out with it.
The crew spread will help us out quite a bit.
Matriarch essence useful. Visibility during flash freeze increased.
Oh. Pretty good.
Matriarch essence assimilated. Swarm perfectly adapted to fight in flash freeze storms.
Nice.
Flash freeze coming in soon.
Alright. We'll spend a little bit of time here just simply gathering up our forces once again. Trying to make sure that I have every single upgrade.
Swarm hungers.
And you know what? If they're gonna be frozen again, we may as well
A
push.
flash freeze storm has hit.
The Protoss are defenseless. Attack now.
Alright. Sending my units across here as well. I think that Kerrigan and her roaches here should be able to deal with this just fine.
Out with it. The swarm.
Trying to burrow my weakened units.
What you have? Yes.
And we'll go for some more additional queens here as well. As a matter of fact, I think I can even get a third one here.
Swarm. Out with it.
Wish there was an easy way for me to select all of my burrowed roaches. I think that would be
You have what is
a pretty nice thing to have.
out
But
with it. You have my attention.
actually, was there anything over here? Oh, it's Navash's corpse.
Flash freeze is passing.
Nafash,
Yeah.
I didn't have much hope of finding you alive at this point. The Protoss will pay many times over.
I mean, we don't even really need the flash freeze though, right? It seems like we have more than enough units to just simply overwhelm them continuously.
Who asked you?
We don't really need to push it either though.
Speak.
Yeah, I'm a little worried here. Force fields are not that nice. Although we can work on our burrow micro. No, I lost the roach.
What is it now?
Very nice.
Swarm, you have my attention. Yes?
Let's continue pushing onwards here. Still trying to make as many units here as I can. These Archons, of course, are some of the most terrifying
We
ones.
should wait for a flash freeze before attacking this large Protoss.
Alright, I agree.
Flash freeze coming in soon.
Let's just wait,
You. Speak quickly.
Snipe her down, or it. Everyone burrow, sit on the ground for a little bit. Well, I guess you guys don't need to, but... Alright, nice. Getting myself some additional queens once again here as well. Swarm queens are so nice though. I mean, the fact that they automatically
The
transfuse.
Protoss forces are now frozen.
Let's go.
What is it now? Out with it. Who asked you? The swarm hunger. You have my attention. Swarm hunger.
Let's go.
Out with it.
It's very easy to overextend here though. Look at the amount of units here.
There's not much time.
More bases. Well, I don't think we need 2 bases. Or 3 bases, rather.
The swarm. Out.
There we go. We're almost maxed out.
Push ahead. Who asked you? What? Yes?
Flash freeze storm is fading.
Okay, let's back up. Don't really need to push all too far there. I still have a lot of units though. There we go. Alright. We're actually pretty close to maxing out right now. I didn't quite expect we would be able to do that at this point, but even though I got all of my circling upgrades, it doesn't really look like we necessarily need to. I guess I can send some across as well.
One more left.
They're so nice.
It's no use, Kerrigan. Shakuras will destroy you.
Nothing stands in. What is it? Speak out with.
Alright, well, let's see what we can do. Look at the amount of units. Oh god, I actually did not quite expect it would go for counterattack. My Pokeboy! Sending a bunch of my units back here. So I am gonna need them to defend against this base. I actually don't have much against, I guess, nah, I got Swarm Queens, it's all good. Yeah, these will be easily cleaned up. It's time to continue moving.
Yes?
Yeah, what's going on? How do I get up there? Oh, I just have to continue moving in this direction, I guess. Oh, there's several ways of getting over there. Okay, I guess we had a choice of which one we wanted to engage first.
We should wait for a flash freeze before attacking this heavily fortified location. A flash freeze storm has hit.
There we go. Let's get in there. You think we should rush? No, this one's actually pretty big. There's a whole lot of Colossus here as well. A whole bunch of laser giraffes. Let's not overextend. I think we're gonna have to likely wait for another one of these flash freezes. Actually, look at that. The Ursidon are going to town too. I love it. Yeah, we need to go. We need to make sure that we get back here. I'm gonna go back.
Flash freeze.
I'm losing a lot of units here at home as well. But this is to wait for the Colossus to, you know, I don't really want to be fighting there on top of a bunch of Colossus. It's just a little unnecessary. We'll wait 2 minutes here for the next flash freeze instead. Defend this area. Get some additional energy here on our units, and we'll be able to max out too. I mean, I think we probably would have been able to continue pushing, but then again, right? This is not an army to be taken lightly. Immortals and then a bunch of these Colossus and of course Void Rays and whatnot. Things get messy pretty fast.
Who asked you?
Ah, tricked. Alright, very nice. Do they actually still regenerate as well? Yeah, they do regenerate their energy while they were underground. That's good. Alright, we're maxed out. Let's make sure we are in position to engage right around the time that the next flash freeze hits. And I think with that, we'll be able to continue with the campaign missions as well, because this seems to be a pretty straightforward one.
Soon.
We could get some more Pokeboys. There we go. Just a handful. A lot of Ursidons though.
You have my speak.
A flash freeze storm has hit.
What is it now? Out with it.
I like how the Protoss have not adapted to this and the Zerg did it in like 2 seconds. Aren't Zerg supposed to be like the primal species and Protoss the highly developed ones? You'd imagine they have something against the cold, right? I guess that's the thing about the Stalkers. They always say cold is the void. I'm assuming that's primarily because they just simply they want hats, right? It's just really cold. They just want a sweater.
Fires have fallen. Retreat!
The Protoss expedition will be unable to contact Shakuras.
Now they have to deal with us.
Very good. Very clean mission. I don't think we really made any critical mistakes there, because we managed to not only obtain the Roach technology, but with that also 7 Kerrigan levels. Now, I'm not entirely sure how the Kerrigan levels work. I think we'll probably figure out exactly what that was all about during our next mission once we jump back towards the Leviathan. We had this one over here as well, the Icebreaker. Destroy 20 unfrozen enemy structures in the Harvest of Screams missions. Alright, so I guess I just needed to go ahead and destroy some of those buildings near the end. And apparently also completing the mission in less than 15 minutes was one of the achievements here too. Nice. I'll go ahead, like I mentioned, I'm gonna go ahead and do these missions over at the live stream. That's twitch.tv/LowkoTV. For those of you interested, I do want to try and see if I can get as many of these achievements as I possibly can. But for now, I want to thank you guys for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, alright? And I will see you in the next mission.